Well, good morning. Welcome to week 2 of W131. This is a busy week. You have a PowerPoint due, okay? And this is a very important skill in college as well as in the business world. You're going to be very often asked to present PowerPoints or make presentations. And one of the goals here is just to help you think about organization, help you think visually. This is a very visual class. We're talking about visual rhetorics for the entire semester, and you'll be doing more projects like this as the semester goes. So this is kind of a way to get your feet wet, all right? So your PowerPoint criteria are listed in items 6.1 and 6.2. There's some examples from previous classes and item 6.3 in the learning module, and then you'll share your PPT with your peers in item 6.4. That's a discussion, all right, and you'll share it there and you'll actually comment on each other's, and I've already put mine there to kind of give you an example. And then you'll also need to put it in item 6.5, the assignment Dropbox, because that's where I actually grade it. You'll see from time to time that some assignments have to be placed in 2 places, all right, so that 1, you all can comment on them to each other, and then 2, so that I can actually grade them. I can't grade something in a public setting. Discussions are public, all right? I have to grade them privately, just between you and me, okay? So one thing I need to point out is make sure that the technology is working for you by now. Make sure you understand how the learning modules work, and make sure that you see everything in a learning module. If you see something in black in the table of contents, that's called a header. That always means there's items underneath it. So you need to make sure those are expanded. And I can't always tell which browser you're using, or if you're seeing the expanded form of the table of contents. All the actual links in the table of contents are in green, and you need to see plenty of green links because there are plenty there. If you don't, go to those headers, those black headers. So like, for example, the PPT project due at the end of week 2, that line is in black, right? If you look carefully or expand it, you'll see that there's a plus sign over to the left of it. You kind of need to drag the box out. There's a kind of a black line to the right of the header of the whole table of contents, a kind of a thick black line. And it's not real thick, but it's a vertical line. Drag that over to the right, and then you'll finally see the plus signs and the minus signs to the left of your headers, all right? So the table of contents, it gets a little tricky sometimes. Make sure that's expanded. So either click on the header itself or click to the left. You'll see a plus or minus sign, and then it'll expand. So you should be able to see item 6.1, the PowerPoint criteria, item 6.2, the actual rubric. A rubric's a learning tool and a teaching tool and a grading tool. It tells you exactly what I'm looking for in this PowerPoint. It even gives you the number of points for each element of the PowerPoint. So please make sure you look at item 6.1, which is a complete description of the PowerPoint, and then make sure you look at item 6.2, which shows you exactly how I'm going to grade it. And it kind of teaches you what a good PowerPoint looks like even. Then, as I said, item 6.3 is examples from previous classes. And I've already gone ahead and put my own PowerPoint in item 6.4. And just to repeat myself, this is a exercise in organization. It's an exercise in creating visual rhetorics because we live in this visual world, so I'm kind of trying to teach you how to manipulate them. And it's also an exercise in critical thinking. It causes you to kind of look at your own life in an organized fashion, say, hey, what's interesting here? What would other people like to view? That kind of thing. So there's method to the madness. As I said, you'll be doing this later on in the semester too, so it's a chance for you to get your feet wet. So if you have any questions, I've read your email this morning. I've already been tweeting to some of you that have already signed up for Twitter or follow me on Twitter. It's not mandatory, but look at your email from last week, and Twitter is just a good way to kind of stay in touch with things, stay in touch with people. It's a little easier to use than Facebook. It's a little faster. It goes by very, very quickly, which is good, all right? So check into to Twitter. I urge you to use that. It's very popular at IPFW. The administration's trying to get everybody to use it because it's just a way for us to keep in touch. One of the problems with an internet class is there's so much stuff out there for you to look at that I'm afraid you're going to miss stuff. So I'm trying to communicate with you as often as I can and in many fashions as I can so that I know that you're not missing anything. This is a very complex class. It's an upper end W131 course. Internet courses are hard to begin with, all right, because there's so much, as I said already, there's just so much there to do. So please get in early. Please get in often. Please make sure you're not missing anything. Please make sure you understand how the learning modules work. Please make sure you get the headers expanded so that you can see all the links that are underneath them. And please, 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 if you have any questions, always email me through Blackboard. Okay? You're not bothering me with questions. Questions are good, but don't wait for the last minute. I'm not reading my email on the weekends. It's football season. I'm watching football. Okay, so hey, enjoy. Get a hold of me if you need me.